And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. I think I've got all the buttons ready as we're off and going on this October the 10th. Good morning, already 6:31 as we begin this. 52 right now as you wake up. Our high should reach somewhere around 85. A pleasant day in store for us. But be ready. Tomorrow will be kind of the change for a lot of folks who've been having their toes and fingers crossed for a little rain, as we'll have at least a 50% chance of showers in the forecast around. A lot of folks that hunt ready for this as we get ready for deer season. These patches needed. Also, boy, we could sure use a break in the burn ban. Not sure that this will be enough to cancel it, but we could sure use that as things are just dusty dry. Now, as you're watching this, keep in mind we are still under a burn ban. I pay attention to this every day of volunteer fire departments being called out for brush fires, and it spreads quick. All it takes is just a wee bit of wind to catch something, and it's off and running. So be cautious, be careful with whatever you're doing. Don't burn. If you can hear the sound of my voice or watch me this morning, just don't do it. Just wait a little while. Things will dampen down, and you'll be able to do that. Just pile it up and wait. Have several piles, I guess, is the best way to do that. As we often talk about something that's important, that's your eyesight. Donnie, our friend at Grayson Optical, is there for you. 693-6374. If you're looking for a great place to have your glasses done, and what I mean by that is the prescription made, your lenses, your frames, and all of that. You want somebody that's trustworthy that'll be here today, tomorrow, and, well, the next day after that. He's been doing business, same place here since about 1996. Oh, it's nice. They'll help you out there if you've got problems. They tend to their customers. They get to know you and know exactly what you like and what you need and have you fixed up in no time flat. Just bring in, after you've been to the eye doctor, your prescription, that's how it's worded, I believe, for your glasses, and they'll get those made up in no time flat. Very affordable. You can get into a pair of glasses starting at around $99. Now, you can choose the frames and styles. All of that changes from here to there, but take a look at it. Very affordable, great folks. You can't miss them. Grayson Optical. Drop in. They can even do your sunglasses and those prescriptions there. Located at 24th Avenue, 2021. Again, that number is 693-6374 for a great pair of glasses. They'll help you out there. A lot going on this morning at the 7 o'clock show. We don't want you to miss that at all. Also, we'll be back with your forecast and so much more here in a moment. We'll tell you about a tragedy this morning at 7 that has taken place in Scott County as we get all the details from the overnight. Horrific. It's just awful. We'll tell you all about that beginning at 7 this morning as we get this day underway. We've got your headlines and weather and all of that still to come as we begin this day together.
Need an expert to repair a rock peck or cracked windshield? Call Advanced Auto Glass by Joey for quality workmanship and customer service. Convenient same-day service, as well as in-house calibration for vehicle safety systems. Reliable mobile service is available in Clark, Kemper, Neshoba, Lauderdale, and Newton counties for all cars, trucks, and heavy equipment. Book your appointment today for custom tinting. It can reduce temps, fading, glare, and more. Improve the safety and enhance the appearance of your vehicle today with services from Advanced Auto Glass by Joey.
And welcome back as we start to look around what's happening in the nation, what is shaping the world today. And, of course, Israel is the big news. No matter how we do this, what we say, 900 lives at this point. And that toll could climb as we count that. The President of the United States, Biden, will have an announcement today. He will address the nation over the terror attack at 1 p.m. from the White House. The U.S., the U.K., France, and Germany have all signed up in a declaration of support for the Jewish people. Some things that I watch on the internet just it hurts my soul. You can't believe that people would support hurting children. It bothers me. The Chosen, y'all remember that? The Chosen. We'll find out what Biden has to say today at 1 o'clock from the White House. Netanyahu says there's no place on earth they can hide. He's going to bring it to them. He's going to deliver it. Now, if you hadn't paid attention to this also, I even believe there is one American that may be held hostage on this. There's lots of hostages, and they say that they will kill one person for every day, I think is the way they worded it. And I believe them. They're mean people. They're bad. They will stop at nothing to get their point across. And if you don't think something like that could happen here, Don't hold your breath. We do not know what is in our country that has slipped through the border over the last 2 years. That's how terrorists work. They slip in and we have something to worry about. Our borders need to be closed. Is it too late? Lord, I hope not. We need a lot of vetting going on, and quickly. We need a lot of Greyhound buses going back to the border, go back where you come from. I think most people would agree with that. Now, there's going to be somebody out there that doesn't. There always is. The truth is truth, and you can't change it. We've got some folks in here that don't need to be here. As we look around other things, we have somebody who is dropping out of the presidential race on the Republican side. He's so important, I've never even heard of him. He's given his support to Nikki Haley. Good luck with that. His last name is Hurd. I've never heard of him. His last name is Hurd, but I promise you I had not heard of him. So we'll see with that. Let's see what else is happening here. This will make it makes me mad. How do you feel about that? We have a representative, Rashad, and I can't pronounce her name. She is one of the 8 that's in that AOC group. As you go to our nation's capital, you will find this flying outside of her office door. The Palestinian flag. Oh, wait a minute. They're the people that just done this to Israel in Congress. Y'all fill in the blanks. Let's see here. University of Florida, they were having a vigil last night for the people of Israel. This is where things go bad from time to time. Somebody heard a boom. We're not exactly what it was, a loud noise, and people began to scramble. 30 people ended up having to be taken to a hospital. Of course, that's from falling down and getting stepped on. We don't know. I don't think it's life-threatening, but you never know as the dust settles on all of this. We'll find out about this. As we go to, what state was this in? This was in JCPenney, and for the life of me, I can't figure out what state it was in. But as we all know, there's folks that have this issue of taking their clothes off. A guy walked in JCPenney, and he approached a guy's children, and, well, that's where things went south for the naked man. Dad taught him a lesson. Things like that happen. You can't let people like that near your children. And I'm not sure if you've seen the video that is floating around from the 911 memorial from yesterday. Somehow or another, a man got out into the fountain area and then fell, 30 to 40 feet? Fell off in that. He'd originally had where he'd fell into that was hurt and then fell additional 30 feet. He's going to be okay. How did he get there and what was he up to? I've watched the video. It was very strange. Ken Murphy, time to get with God. I do believe in that. Good morning, Miss Hurst. Good to see you out there. Miss Joyce Snowd Godwin. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a blessed day. So many of you up and at 'em. Reggie McKee, good to see you. We're going to be right back. And a lot of amens. It starts with one person and goes to the next. It's called doing the right thing. It's kind of like that pay it forward thing that you hear about that happens in Chick-fil-A every once in a while. Do the right thing and pay it forward. Our nation will be back on track eventually. It's just not happening. Justice has got to be served. Somebody has got to be in charge that knows the laws that we currently have and enforce them. That's in all types of government, from the county to the city to the state, all the way up to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Our country really needs some help. I know what it needs. It's kind of obvious. It needs God. I don't mean to get on a sermon this morning, but I think that would fix a lot of things. We'll be right back as we get this underway for you to get this day going, and we'll check your forecast next. The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in,
are conveniently located right outside your home if it's already built. They also offer storm shelters that can be installed in a slight bank or on flat ground. Protect your family today with a very affordable storm shelter from the Precast Group. Highway 145 South, 601-482-0003. The Precast Group.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we start this 10th day of October, we roll back to 1906 to find the day's high. It was 92 degrees. 2000 must have been a really chilly time because we've had it several days in a row here as it set the record for the coolest. 36 degrees back in 2000, some 23 years ago. There's no way that that's been 23 years ago. My heavens, time is flying. Well, that's a wake-up call. Y2K downtown Meridian, I was there. Nothing happened. As we look at the forecast for today, 85 forecasted for Meridian. A little cooler in Columbus and also Philadelphia up through Knox Pater, about 84. As we get to the Delta area, warmer, 86. We get down to Natchez, 84. And, well, it's a little warmer as we head toward the coast. As we go east into Bamaland, 84 in Tuscaloosa, 81 in Birmingham, Alabama. What nice weather that is. Over in Auburn, 81 as well. We'll even see somewhere around 84-ish right around there in Livingston, Alabama, right across the line there. Y'all be careful over there. Now, again, wildfire danger is still a huge threat. And although we may get some showers tomorrow, don't let that fool you. Wildfire conditions are rough right now. We're at a level 2 throughout Lauderdale County, Newton, Scott County, a level 1 to anybody north of the Meridian area. That includes Philadelphia, Scott, as we get into Tala County, Kosciuszko area, Winston, Noxubee County. Y'all don't burn. Just isn't worth it. It'll get away from you before you know it. We are under burn bans for most of the counties in the state of Mississippi. As we look at this, look, Mississippi, even cooler in eastern Bama and into Georgia, but cooler weather. Wow, we like that. Now let's look at that 7-day forecast. Here we are. Today's high, 84 to 85, depending upon where you are. As we roll into tomorrow, we do have that 50% chance of rain, and that's what is so nice. And we'll get it to Thursday, still having a 20% chance, and not as well as on Friday, as the weekend clears up with a high of about 75. Look at Sunday and Monday, 69, 67 for highs. That really makes you think it's fall. You might even want a bowl of chili on Monday night, just for the thought of it. We may have to go get us some chili.
Might have that word.
Yeah, I've got the urge for it now. I done said it. As we look toward the 24th, we're staying in the 60s and 70s all the way through October the 24th. Before you know it, you'll hear little trick-or-treaters on your door. We're really not that far off from that, are we? No, we're not. We've got nighttime lows falling in the 40s for the most part. Look at this on the 17th, 42. That is really close to that 3 mark. Woo! That's serious. As we look at what's happening with the National Hurricane Center, we show that this is a 20% chance coming out of Mexico here in the Gulf of developing, but it definitely will bring rain to at least Texas and possibly Louisiana. We're going to watch this. There's an 80% chance of this little nasty one here coming off the coast of Africa forming. 80% chance. We'll watch that over the next few days. As we go to the best times to fish today, it looks like 9 o'clock. You should get there about a quarter till. Be ready to fish through about 11. Should be good. West-southwest wind 5 to 10. As we go ahead and look at the deer hunting calendar, as we go to that, looks like 9:05 is the time to be in the woods to about 11:06. So close to the same fishing times, but a little bit of difference, about 15 to 20 minutes difference in between the deer and the fish. Again, that northwest wind 5 to 10, southwest wind 5 to 10 is what we've got. And it'll be a second minor chance of late this afternoon there if you're pushing, wanting to get in the woods to go hunting. 4:30 until dark. You have about 45 minutes of daylight there, of a smidgen of a chance of it being fair. Let's see here. Odie, is your mom having a birthday today?
Today's the 10th.
Yeah.
She's got a birthday.
Oh, Miss Wilda's wishing her happy birthday. We can't forget that when we go live here in a little bit.
Yes.
Caught me off guard there. Have to make sure we wish her a happy birthday there. So many of you are up and at 'em. Glad to have y'all a part of what we do every day. Now, we're not done. We're going to have all the details of what's happened and gone on locally. And when I say locally, 6, 7 counties, state of Mississippi, what's happening? We've got all of that for you beginning in less than about 10 minutes from now. Won't you join us? Odie's ready, getting prepared. We'll see you soon as it all begins right here with the Scotty Ray Report. We'll be back.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.